Hey everybody, this is the first time we grew in this mushroom basket, but we're going to try to harvest some of these bigger ones that are curling. Best thing I can say is either cut them off or get into it and pull them off the best you can. Oh, that's okay. That's stir fry right there. Yeah, that's what must have happened. So most likely you want to, if you just want to remove the big ones, just go ahead and get a knife, because pulling on them is kind of going to take it off in sections. But that's not bad, because you can even eat the small ones. They're all good to eat. You can actually harvest a mushroom at any size you want. But yeah, some of these bigger ones we're going to take off because they're curling. They're probably going to spit their little cells everywhere. So we don't want them. We don't want moisture mushrooms growing everywhere in the greenhouse, or do we? Yeah, just tear them off the best you can, you know, or cut them. Should probably got a knife. It'd have been a little bit smoother, but it ain't gonna hurt it. You're ripping it like that and leaving it, you know, because this stuff grows pretty easy. Mushrooms grow really fairly easy. This can't have too much moisture or too much heat. Quite a few mushrooms in what, it's been 4 days now. 4 days that this thing's come out of the darkness and pop mushrooms that quick. I mean, I can imagine what the rest of it's gonna do. I seen some coming out the top earlier, so it's gonna, and it's producing them. So yeah, you just harvest whatever you need and whatever you want to eat at the time. You know, you can leave them on there. If it spits their cells everywhere, it ain't really a big deal. You just don't want to leave them on there too long, then they'll go kind of squishy and nasty and stuff. But yeah, I mean, this is the kind of thing you can grow and you just harvest when you need it. See, there's new ones coming out. So, I mean, look, there's already a pile of them there, and it ain't phased that thing. I can't believe this did this in 4 days. This is really cool. The upcoming video, it's going to take me a while to get it together. So, I got so much stuff going on. I actually got a few of mushroom videos. I have another one from a company, a grow kit, and then some experiments I did with growing it in bags and then in the basket here. Just kind of show people. I do recommend just buying the spawn. It's like $12. It's like a grain stuff that has this growing on it, and then you throw it instead of actually trying to take the mushroom and take spore print and then you got to grow it. I mean, what ain't really hard. You don't even have to grow it in a glass thing like they do in a lab. You can just throw it in a bag with hay and it eventually take and the stuff will start to grow. Like I said, mushrooms grow real easy. Yeah, little mushrooms. I have a feeling this thing's gonna get taken over. But yeah, there's a couple simple videos. You know, you start out $12. I'll show you how to spend $12, and then a few more bucks for a couple things you need. And you know, it's like non-stop. As long as you keep retaking this stuff and putting it in fresh grow medium, it's going to keep on growing. I am going to get into where I'm actually going to feed this stuff and give it the nutrition it needs, like lime. I'll be doing some experiments with maybe some rock dust or something and just see what happens, because it's all minerals. I mean, it's going to use it or not. And really, mushrooms get its nitrogen from catching worms. I know it sounds weird, but if you look it up, that's how mushrooms get its nitrogen, is it catches earthworms in between all that and then sucks the life out of it. Crazy, but that's what they do. That's how it actually gets, mushrooms get their nitrogen. Which I can't do that in hay, but I mean, it's just kind of weird that how these things grow. Well, it looks like we got a nice bunch here. This will be some good cooking. And then we still got it growing, so this ought to be cool. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this, and y'all share please, and tell others what I'm doing, and if they're interested, tell them to come over and subscribe or check out my videos if they like it. I got a lot of new stuff coming up, so I hope y'all stay with me, and hope y'all enjoy it. Talk to y'all later.